An election spending scandal pushes another Conservative out of caucus. Prime Minister's former parliamentary secretary, Dean Del Mastro, faces charges.
This is an incredibly serious and bad day for the Conservative Party of Canada.
The accusations and denials.
Can I talk to you real quick?
And the impact on the Harper government.
Any comment today, sir, about Dean Del Mastro being charged?
Two sisters caught in the crossfire in Kenya.
There's a lot of dead bodies.
Their harrowing ordeal as their father worries about his daughter's condition.
The care she needs is not available here.
And remembering one of Canada's best pitchmen.
Well, President's Choice Decadent Chocolate Chip recently became Canada's best-selling cookie.
A look back at the life of Dave Nicholl.
He just brought us some of the best products.
CTV National News with Lisa LaFlamme. Reporting tonight, Scott Laurie.
Good evening. The federal Conservatives are in damage control mode with word that one of their MPs and a former parliamentary secretary is facing serious charges for allegedly playing fast and loose with spending election rules. Dean Del Mastro is facing 4 charges relating to the campaign in 2008. Up until just a week ago, he was one of the key faces of the government, speaking for the Prime Minister in the House when Stephen Harper was away. But now he's been cut loose, vowing to defend himself as he and his party face a barrage of criticism. CTV's Ottawa Bureau Chief Robert Fife reports.
For years, veteran Conservative MP Dean Del Mastro denied allegations he broke the country's election laws, even giving a tearful denial in June.
Ultimately, I'm alleged to have donated too much money to myself, and having used those funds to exceed my campaign spending limit. These are allegations that I outright and completely reject.
But after a 2-year investigation by Elections Canada, a string of charges have been laid against Del Mastro for filing false election returns in the 2008 election. Elections Canada Commissioner Yves Cote alleges Del Mastro and his former official agent, Richard McCarthy, failed to declare $21,000 in expenses they paid to a political consulting firm. Del Mastro also faces a separate charge of willfully exceeding the political contribution limit.
Any comment today, sir, about Dean Del Mastro being charged?
Thank you. Not taking any questions. Thank you very much.
The Conservatives are serial cheaters when it comes to elections in Canada. They've been caught time and again.
Within hours, Del Mastro was removed as parliamentary secretary and booted out of the Tory caucus. He will sit as an independent.
This is an incredibly serious and bad day for the Conservative Party of Canada.
Del Mastro, who was once Harper's point man on ethics, brushed past reporters. He issued a statement saying, "I entirely reject these allegations and look forward to the opportunity to defend myself in court."
Former parliamentary secretary to the Prime Minister is out of the Conservative caucus. MP Dean Del Mastro will now sit as an independent after he was charged Thursday with a list of offenses tied to election spending.
Why must just be free? Why?
I think it's the same thing as before.
Ultimately, I'm alleged to have donated too much money to myself, and having used those funds to exceed my campaign spending limit. These are allegations that I outright and completely reject.
That was a distraught Del Mastro in June, defending his spending habits, denying any wrongdoing, and asking that an investigation against him be dropped. CTV News caught up with Del Mastro late Thursday.
Can I talk to you real quick? No? Can I say it? Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Del Mastro is charged with 4 counts of violating the Canada Elections Act. The allegations include exceeding the spending limit and the limit for political contributions. And MP Dean Del Mastro issued this statement: "I entirely reject these allegations and look forward to the opportunity to defend myself in court. While it is my full intention to continue to support the government's economic agenda, I have advised caucus leadership that it is my intention to step out of caucus until this matter is resolved." End quote. And there has been swift, harsh reaction to the charges. NDP House Leader Nathan Cullen called the Harper Tories tired and corrupt, saying this is not who Canadians want running the country.
We need fair rules that everybody follows, not two sets of rules, one for everybody else and one for conservatives. And we've seen it in pattern after pattern, whether it's the abuses in the Senate and spending during elections to favor their cause, robocalls, the in and out scandal, and individual campaigns breaking both donation laws and spending limits. How else are we to describe this pattern of behavior? It's sociopathical towards our election systems, saying that these rules simply don't apply to us. They apply to everybody else. And the fact is, there are conservatives sitting in that House of Commons that don't deserve to be there.
CTV News went to Dean Del Mastro's home riding of Peterborough, Ontario to get reaction from residents.
I think he owes the people of Peterborough an apology. It probably had an effect on a riding this small. There's a lot of that, you know, the money that he's accused of, 21,000 or whatever it is a lot of money. It can go a long way.
I think it's good that the government wants to keep him accountable for his spending. And at the same time, I think there are much bigger spending scandals.
I think it's too bad for Peterborough, but I think it was a long time coming, and I know a lot of people were wondering what was to come of it, because it seemed like Elections Canada had taken a long time